Hi everybody. Here's another fun tool to help you sell even better, making maps for your tours in 5 minutes. If you are interested in making maps that look like this, let's have a look. Something like this, like our Columbia Intense tour. I'll show you how to do it. Just log into stepmap.com, create a new map. You want to create a standard map. Comes up with a world. You want to choose your size. For the catalog and for the website we use 4:3 format, but you have a lot of different formats there. Now when you come over on step 1, you have this little box and you can zoom in as much as possible. If you have a trackpad, just use 2 fingers and you can make it bigger or smaller. Let's say we're making the TSW, so let's get the general feel of it there. Click once and then it zooms in on that section. You can do this unlimited times. So zoom in and out with 2 fingers, move it with 1. I want to zoom in a little bit more with that. Okay, and move that over for a good TSW feel. Click. And there we have our map. So this looks a little boring, but let's see, we have a couple of choices here. That's flat. This is topography 1. That's not bad. Topography 2. Really gives you some landscape. If you see this gray over here, any place where it's going to be dry or high, it's going to be gray. So depending on where you want to do, like Peru, you may not want to use topography 2. For the catalog, we generally use topography 1. Okay, so that's all for step 1. We go to step 2. We can do a few interesting things here. For example, an overview map, an automatically generated overview map, small, medium, large. So this is, you'll be able to move that in step 3. Okay, the borders, now you see the borders in here very lightly. You might want to use like about a 3 for that. Show the nice borders there. And also you can add different, you can add the equator, Arctic Circle, and here we can add the Tropic of Capricorn. See, that's in there. You also make a different width on it. And then you can move to step 3 here. Okay, so in step 3, now I can move this up here if I want to. Cover that up, maybe something like that. If you didn't have that there, then of course you could put that right on top of it. Okay, so we want to start with the cities. So we start with Buenos Aires, 2 nights there. Just down here under symbols and icons that come up with our customized icons. But you also have a lot of other ones there that you can use. We'll look at that in a second. Okay, so this is obviously in the wrong place. So just type in Buenos Aires. You can see it writes Buenos Aires there. Maybe choose a nice 16 and perhaps a bold on that. Now, you don't have to figure out where the city is. Just do position location. It usually finds it right away. And then you click on position location and it'll move it right down there perfectly. Then you just go for the next city. So now we have Foz do Iguaçu, and that'll use the same type as well. So position location. Aha, found it again. And it's right there. Okay, so then we go for our next city, which is 2 more nights in Curitiba. Found that pretty fast. Okay, don't worry about it crossing, we'll get to it in a second. 1 night in Sao Paulo. You can use any kind of special symbols you want to. Position location, boom. And 2 nights in Rio de Janeiro. Okay, now we're on Rio right now, so we can actually move the text position, let's say, to the right. There we go. Sao Paulo looks pretty good there. Curitiba's okay if we just move Foz to the left. There we go. Okay, you can also, if you're, we'll also add our excursions. So you can add an excursion there to the Atlantic rainforest, and it's going to be a little long, so we want to do multi-line description. Okay, and then we can position that on the bottom right. Here we go. And then you can also just move that by hand in place you want to. So we're good there. Okay, we can even add a symbol here, a little train. You can just click on that, and all these things you can actually rotate as much as you want. Okay, move that right there. Now we're going to add our lines. So click on the first city and then choose this draw line from A to B, and you move that there. Probably want to do about a 3 line. Then go here again, click on draw line from A to B, go to Curitiba, draw line from A to B, Sao Paulo, draw line from A to B, Rio. Okay, and then we can play with them a little bit. Like, oops, let's just move this a little over here so he's out of the way. Now if you want to, you can go back to Curitiba, position location, put him back in the right place. Okay, Sao Paulo. There we go. And you can even add some planes here. Okay, if you accidentally click here and you get something like that, you can just, that's a location, just go in there and delete that. Okay, so what are we missing? Missing the countries. So if we clicked here, get rid of that. We'd want to put Brazil, and actually that's just text only. And we want to differentiate a little bit, maybe make it white. And how about 26? Okay, so we can move that right there. Maybe we want to add Uruguay. So maybe put this at the bottom instead. Move Uruguay down. So wherever I clicked on last, whatever I make next is going to be that same format. So here, and then we have our map. That's it. So you can go to step 5 and call this the trip of the Smiths. And save map. Put in some keywords. EC26 test, whatever you want to put in there for keywords, and save map. That's it, folks. Let me know what you think. one last thing. Of course, you can download the map. So maybe something like 1200. Download the file. And then in preview, just go to Tools, adjust size. You can make it a nice, dense 300 DPI picture, and maybe, let's say, 8 across. Okay, so when you put that on your Word document, you can shrink that down a little bit, and you have a beautiful trip for your clients.